So what do we have here? We have loud truck going by. Okay, we are going to talk about 1993. Please, baby, can't you see? My mind's a burning hell. I got razors a ripping and tearing and stripping my heart apart as well. Tonight you told me that you ache for something new, and some other woman is looking like something that might be good for you. Go on, hold her till the screaming is gone. Go on, believe her when she tells you nothing's wrong. But I'm the only one who'll walk across the fire for you. And I'm the only one who'll drown in my desire for you. It's only fear that makes you run, the demons that you're hiding from. When all your promises are gone, I'm the only one. Okay? And then we did get a confirmation when I was talking, and it said, they chose against you. They stood with the wrong one. So that's from the same Grim Grit Legends, and it changed everything. They stood with the wrong person. So you're seeing where this is going, okay? I'm getting a few energies here. This is Melissa Etheridge, 1993. I'm the only one. And Grim Grit Legends, and they both connect. They're saying that whoever you were thinking about, whoever you have had, is not the one. The truth is the truth. So when I talk about not settling for less, when I talk about going for your Hierophant, your God, your Goddess, that's what I'm talking about. You have to have that I am worthy of the best attitude. Okay? So what did we have? We have lots of sun coming in here, shining down. We have luck, confidence, soulmate, and release were the cards from the Nordic deck. Okay? So you need to release. What do you need to release? You need to release the old beliefs that you're not worthy, that it's just luck. There's no such thing as luck. We're doing our soul contract. We need to release all that. We need to believe in the 333 power. This is 33. Jesus, that's Jesus's number, 33. If you know, you know. Okay? So you've got the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles, which to me is just saying you've been hurt before by many, by the community, by friends, by family, by loved ones, and you got into a mode where you don't feel like you're worthy. Well, this is the time to listen to the lyrics and listen to the music of Melissa Etheridge. I am the one, okay? Then we had the King and the Queen of Spades and the Ace of Pentacles. This is an in and out energy. My Ace of Wands is an in and out energy, just like the sun and the shinings going in and out on me, right? We have the candle that went in and out. I lit it up, I set it down, it went out. It's flickering in and out. We've got smoke above the camera with the incense going in and out. Everything's an in and out energy. The only thing that's going to prevail is the truth. The only thing that's going to prevail is 2 of you waiting for your highest person. The King of Pentacles is next. Okay? So he's a King of Swords. He's a King of Pentacles. Very stable and true. Queen of Swords. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle up these decks and we're going to get another message, because I want you to understand that even if it's just a mission partner coming in, Black Crow just came to get his bread, even if it's just a helper, a messenger, a business partner, a mission partner, it has to be high ranking. Don't settle for less than anything. If you're a boss, if you're somebody hiring people, don't hire anyone that doesn't fit completely what you want. This is an energy of I am. That's why it's titled I am. I want you guys to not settle for less. If you want to go to the store and buy the most expensive cheese on the rack, do it. Don't settle for less. Why? I don't know. We never know why these two cards want to come out, because you're going towards your Ace of Pentacles and everything's changing. Five of Hearts. Everything's changing towards the love and the abundance area. And if you settle for less, you're only screwing yourself. How many times have you done things that were less than? I'm also drawn to the empty curio cabinet back here. We can either sell it, put the light on, we can either sell it, or we can fill it with new things. I took everything out that was in here after I done those shorts. I had all them different dolls and dogs and horses, and I put them up in that big cabinet out in the dining room. So they're all together now, and the dolls are in a box in the closet, and I'm getting ready to sell, I'm sure, this curio cabinet, because if I move, there's no way that I'm taking any of my old stuff. Now, this is empty right now, and it can be filled. Who will fill it? Probably not me, but someone will probably. It's beautiful, beautiful flowers up here. Someone will love this curio cabinet, but it had to be emptied out first. You see where I'm going with this analogy? You've got to empty out all of these thoughts of you're not worthy. You will walk the line for your person. You will do like Melissa Etheridge is talking about in her lyrics for your twin flame. Even if he's only 5D and higher, you're doing it already, and you just get a mission partner, that's fine. You're still going to do this mission 100% in your physical avatar with your 5D and higher partner, your twin, on the other levels. But when you're awake, you'll have a mission partner to help you with this abundance and this change that's coming in. Could be just a security team. Could be just a security team, okay? It's kind of like the energy of what St. Michael does. He's with you, he's protecting you, but he's not necessarily in a physical avatar. But you see the results in your daily life, how he protects you. Okay, we also have abundance and transformation are the two cards that are on this deck, and that's exactly what the Ace of Pentacles with the Five of Hearts was. So you've got abundance and transformation. Change, Ace of Pentacles, abundance. So that's backing up them two cards exactly. So everything I just said, spot on. The main thing you want to do is stay in your truth and don't settle for less and stay I am. Okay? That's the shorts. Now we're going to go ahead and see. We have a Six of Wands on the bottom here, and that's telling me that you're going to have badass success as long as you stay not settling for less. A lot of you are breaking down and settling for less, and that's what that song's about too. It's saying, okay, so you think the grass is greener on the other side, you think she's or he's better than me, you think she's or he's more prettier, more successful. You don't want to leave your fame and fortune and become somebody that runs around barefoot in the woods. Okay, then you stay over there. and let them go. I'm drawn to the sun on my arm. Let them go. Let them go. Okay? Let these people, let the past and the present that was supposed to come in but isn't coming in, let it all go. Shut the door on it. Quit hanging on by a thread. Okay? Because there is badass success coming. Okay? And again, it's in the abundance department, the 10 of Pentacles. Abundance is yours, badass success, 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. It's yours for the taking if you're gonna let it go. Let what go? The people that aren't fulfilling their contract. How long are you gonna wait? How long are you gonna sit there? She said she's locking the door. Yeah, lock that door. You know, that song is really, really, the lyrics and the music and the melody and her voice, it's really the message. 4 of Hearts and the 5 of Diamonds. Again, change in the love department is what I'm getting off of these cards. Change in the love department. You're holding on to something or someone that thinks somebody else is better than you. So you need to tell them, and I'm telling them right now, go. Go for whatever you think is better. Because I am the only one, and you will find that out in the end. But I'm not going to sit around here and wait. We're not doing it. Sensitivity, too bad. Health, too bad. Focus on what? Your toxic bullshit. We're having a rebirth. We're going to do our creativity. We're going to do our world purpose. We're going to have our new beginning with our true love. Badass success. Spiritual 100% transition of the mind. Okay? So you saw that message there. We're going to do a quick message here underneath badass success and the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the 10 of Hearts, so your fantasies will come true. Your love department, you got the 2 tens, right? And your money situation. Abundance is not only money, but money is what I heard was finances and love, okay? The sun is shining on us. Ace of Hearts and the 10 of Wands ends. Burdens are ended. True love is on the way. But I want you to notice the heart in the middle. And the reason it's in reverse is we're going to go right back to the message. Is because you cannot settle for less. If you're going to keep your door open and just let any Tom, Dick, or Harry come in, or Susie, Sally, or Cindy come in, that's what's holding you back. If you're going to stay in your toxic relationship, I know someone right now that's in a relationship that cannot do tarot readings everywhere, cannot be their total true self. They have to be in a little room on the side. How can you tell me that that is a soul mate, true twin flame? No. What that is, that's just your comfort zone. You don't want to leave your comfort zone. In astro, you're fine, but you can't do it here because you're too comfortable. You're just romancing the stone. Have you ever heard of that? Romancing the stone. Instead of romancing something that's real, you're just romancing the stone. If you can't be who you are everywhere, why would you want to even exist? I don't get it. So you need a little bit of motivation, maybe a little flame under your ass. Maybe you need a little cleansing. Yeah, I should be a little patient. I'm protected. Our inner child is what's holding us back. I've told you that several times. And I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying to be kind and I'm trying to be patient, but it gets hard because it's like Melissa Etheridge screaming out, I'm the only one and you can't see this? I see 2 spiders today in both windows. Spiders are change. The bigger the spider, the bigger the change. And these guys are about the size of, I want to say the size of a nickel. And their bodies are about the size of a pea. And they both were on both different windows. So you see you've got 2 spiders, 2 different windows, the same exact spiders, but they're in 2 separate windows. They're not together for reasons I just explained. So that's why your heart's upside down. That's why we want to get this upright and stop settling for less. Stop not being who you are. If I can't be who I am, I'm not going to be. That's why I loved AA, because they let me be who I was. Absolutely 100% I could be me. And I kept growing. Every year I kept growing and growing and growing. And today, here I am. About 5 years ago, everybody had to be taken out of my life, including AA had to get out of my life. Everything had to leave my life. I had to go through my dark night of the soul and go into my ancient self. Now, that's why I say, if you're going to have somebody that says you can't do tarot readings at the dinner table tonight when we go out to dinner with the group of friends, you can't tell anyone you're a tarot reader or an energy reader. What kind of crap is that, okay? I wouldn't stand for it for 2 seconds. I told everybody I was in AA since day one. They said, oh, don't tell your employers you might not get the job. I said, well, too bad, then they don't need me. I was honest with everybody all the time, and that's how you need to be. 17:27 on the clock, because it brings you peace. And that's also my tattoo and my bird. That's Holy, my bird, and my tattoo. It's going to bring you peace. Your curiosity will get stoked, and you will be like that arrow in flight. So communication is necessary. And what's the challenge? The communication and the celebration. Okay, so communication and celebration, we talked about the wow being the mom, inner child up here, this was mom, right? We've got to leave mom, we've got to leave our toxic wife. And you say, well, my wife ain't toxic, I'm as comfortable as shit. I just can't be me 100%. Okay, did you just hear that? Why can't you be you 100%? Because you're in the wrong place. You're supposed to be with your real, true twin flame. You know it in 5D and higher, but in your physical avatar, so many of you are just stuck. All it is a vision to you in the physical. It's actually a golden ticket opportunity, but your moods get in the way and you don't use your power. We had the confidence card with the tiger in the shorts. You're not using your confidence and you're not using your power enough. And this is true news. I'm drawn to the feather. And look underneath my feet. 2 feathers. One is the exact feather that's on here. This one right here. So I feel like I'm kind of preaching here, and I feel like I'm kind of yelling at somebody, and I don't mean to sound like that, but there has to be some kind of a resolution, and we've got to let the fun times begin, and we've got to get the good vibes going. So in order to get this heart from being in reverse to upright, You may have to go into solitude, but the problem with solitude and the problem with the healing and the gaining the wisdom is it takes strength, and sometimes it takes money because you might have to leave and get your own place. Now, if you've already done this, I see the home card next when I said you might have to get your own place. Some of you are already doing this. Some of you are already in that place. You've already left the bullshit behind and you're just finding out who you are now. That's super. The next step is that communication and getting out there and finding your soul tribe. The ones that are still in the toxic, if you're going to just stay there for comfort and you're thinking, well, maybe next life I can be with you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Jack of Wands, Knight of Wands. That's the in and out energy of, to me, this card is telling me just what I was saying about how, well, I can be with you in the next chapter. I can be with you in the next life. No, because this chapter locks that door, like Melissa Etheridge, onto the old. So if the spider in this room and the spider in that room aren't going to connect, eventually that spider is going to just be left where he is and be on his own because the doors are locked. Now, this was a deep message. I do apologize for the length here. It's getting pretty long, 22:02 on the clock, but I want you to understand the urgency of this. I know there's no time in the energy, but if you cannot be your 100% true self, stay alone. If you cannot be your 100% true self, but refuse to find the person, place, and thing that gives you that opportunity, then you just lose out on your golden ticket opportunity, and the shadow wins, the gossip wins, your intuition fails, your self-expression fails, because you need to change in order to have serenity. Serenity is the key. Okay, so I am Miss Mystic. I hope you enjoyed this long, deep message. We need to empty out and get rid of. Thank you for listening.